Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. HVK all day, man. Let's get it. All right, y'all saw the title. I am done. Damn, bro, what the heck is that? Sounds like a dinosaur. Y'all hear that car in the background, boys? Anyways, guys, sorry about that. But anyways, yeah, I am done. And what I mean by this is that it is cutoff season out here. It is blocked city out here. So that's gonna be the topic of today's video is, cutting off old friends and blocking people out of your life, bro. I made videos on this in the past, but something recently happened that made me want to make another one and kind of just go more into detail of what happened and stuff. But I apologize if the wind kind of interrupts parts of the video, but it feels really good out here, so I'm gonna try to do my best to speak loud. But yeah, guys, I am done. I am done with all these people, man. It seems like as soon as not as soon, but maybe over time, but when you go on SR, your life just changes so quickly in a short period of time that it feels like every single person that you hung out with in the past, you're not going to be able to relate with them anymore, bro. You're not going to be able to relate with anything about them, because when you go on SR, it kind of leads to, at least for me, it kind of led to a spiritual awakening in a way where I just started seeing everything differently, and I stopped doing a lot of things that I used to do, smoke, drink, just this way of thinking, man. It's everything about you just changes, physically, mentally, and spiritually. So with that, you're not going to be able to relate with a lot of people that you hung out with back then in the past. And it's not like you feel like you're better than them or anything. It's just that you guys literally have nothing in common. Your spirits don't even align with each other. When you're on SR, it's you think very differently. You see everything different, right? And it's almost like a separation going on. There's a separation going on where, it's very hard to explain, but basically a lot of the people that you knew back then, you're not going to be able to hang out with them because they're not going where you're going, and it's like a separation process in a way where it is better to elevate out here. You know what I'm saying? It's better to elevate and leave these people behind than to try to bring yourself down in order to vibe with these people, because a lot of the people that I hung out with in the past, I'd either smoke with them or drink with them, or just kind of not really do anything, just kind of kick back, right? Just chill out, just drink, just listen to music. But it was nothing serious, nothing that was gonna benefit me in the future. It wasn't benefiting me physically, mentally, spiritually, all those things, and I am just done with it. I am done with people just kind of trying to come back into your life just to bring confusion. You know what I'm saying? I made videos on this where people will try to come back into your life, and that's true. It's when you start elevating, it's they sense it or something, and I don't know, there's a lot going on behind the scenes that we can't explain, but it almost seems that's how it goes, right? It's as soon as you go on your SR journey for long periods of time, you start elevating. That's when people want to come back into your life, pop out of nowhere like some gophers and shit, gopher season. But yeah, that's how it feels bro. Old exes or just people that I never had a big circle anyways, which is a bigger trip, but all the people that I knew in the past, it's they try to come back into your life on some agent shit, because the reason why I say there's some agents is because they'll come back into your life just to bring confusion, right? They'll just to throw off your energy or kind of hold you down or kind of slow you down, slow down the progress that you're building up for yourself. And that's why I say that I'm done, because I have compassion for these people, Everybody that I hung out with back then is cool, that was a part of my life back then, but now it's just my perspective on everything changed, you know and when these people come back into my life, it's a trip. It really is a trip, because you have a good heart, right? um and you just want to like be there for people, right? But at the same time, it's a trap. It's a trip and it's a trap. And the reason why I say that is because, say that you go back to these people, because it's happened before. They send you a text like, how you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm good. You hang out with these people, and then it just feels like your energy just gets drained. It's like your energy, you actually feel more exhausted after hanging out with these people. You don't feel inspired, you don't feel good. You actually feel better when you're by yourself, which is the crazy part, right? You actually prefer to be alone, working on yourself in your own energy, right, than to be hanging out with these people from the past. Because when you do that, when you kind of let these people come back into your life, and they're still on the same type of energy that they were back then, right? Just being stagnant, just smoking weed all the time, just drinking. When you get around that, bro, it's gonna drain your energy. Just being in the presence of that, it's gonna slow you down. Okay, so that's why I say that it's a trap. When these people try to come back, it's a trap, and that's a wrap. you know and yeah, you just come to a point on your journey where you have to make choices. You have to make choices and saying, or like what's the point of having these people around? What's the point of having these people just like keeping tabs on you? Because I don't know, it's very strange out here. And like I said, I'd rather be, you should think the same way too. Like, you'd rather be in your own energy, working on yourself, than just going back and forth with these people from your past that no longer serve you anything. And sometimes, like, our emotions, I guess you could say, or just like our old memories that we had with these people, it could kind of get in the way of our progress. You think about like the good times that you had with them, and you'll feel bad, right? You feel kind of guilty for wanting to cut these people off or block them out of your life, but it's for your own good. It's for your own good, because like I said, whenever you go back to that, it's just spiritual death. It's just nothing there. Like I said, it's not like you don't like the person, it's like you respect them, but they, like, there's nothing there anymore. There's no connection or nothing, right? And like I said, it's better to elevate, be by yourself and elevate, than to bring yourself down just so you could vibe with these people. Because I guarantee you, if I would go back to these people and I would just bring like weed or beer, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would be able to vibe with them a lot more. But since I'm on SR, since I'm sober, since I've been hitting the gym, bro, the elevation is insane. Making videos, all this crazy stuff, bro, that I never even knew about myself, man. It's elevation season, and with that comes cut-off season as well. Cutting off people that don't align with you anymore. And the reason why I wanted to make this video is because I recently did something that is crazy. So basically, I cut off somebody, I blocked them, somebody that I know for like 15 years. Okay, about 15 years, since like middle school. And I blocked them, bro, and it's I don't know, man, it's weird. The reason why I had to block them was because everything that I've been saying right now, like, it's better to not go back and forth with these type of people. Sometimes you just have to move forward and not look back, right? There's this one song by Spiritual Tony. I forgot what the song was called. I think it's called Talking to the Moon or something like that. But there's this one part, I'll leave the link in the description below, but it's basically saying, it's like, Sometimes you gotta it's like feels like I'm letting go of people left and right when I don't want to. Sometimes you gotta let go of the past for no reason. This shit gonna haunt you. Cause you cannot grow in life if you hang out with folks that gonna bring out the old you. Oh, that's the realest shit I told you. And that's facts. So I'm always thinking about that song though. It's true. It's like sometimes you have to let go of these people, everything from your past in order to move forward. Cause if you're always going back and forth, wishy-washy with these old habits and with these people of your past, you're not going to advance. You know, you're not going to advance in life, and you're going to start feeling frustrated because you could start elevating. You know, you could start elevating in so many different ways. But if you go back to these people every once in a while, it feels like they become anchors. You know, it's spiritual out here, guys. It's all energy. You know, we have to stop seeing these people as people from the past or people that you made memories with, and start seeing everything on an energetic level, on a spiritual level, right? So that's what I did, man. I just blocked somebody because every time they hit me up, they get my attention, they're like, hey, what are you doing? And I just start having a conversation with them, and they always just leave me on red, right? Like, they hit me up first to make it seem like they want to make plans, and then as soon as I like respond, they just like disappear, you know, on some weird shit, bro. And I'm just like, I don't need this, bro. You know, I really don't need this, because I don't know, man. I don't know. It's very strange. I know a lot of you guys could relate to this, where just people just kind of try to keep tabs on you just to see what you're up to, and they just get your energy and they just juggle with it, right? They just juggle with your energy, and they don't respect your energy. Because how are you gonna hit somebody up and then disappear afterwards, or not respond, or just kind of give off a lot of confusing energy? You know what I'm saying? I hate that, right? I'd rather just, you know, not go back and forth with it, because you have to protect your energy in these days, man. You really do, because there's a lot of like spiritual warfare out there, and you have to be very protective of your energy and not let these people out here sabotage you, right? Not let these old people of your past sabotage you and where you're going, all right? So that's what you have to do, because it's for the best, you know? I mean, I've been thinking about doing this for a long time too, which is the crazy part, you know? Sometimes you have the realization that you should probably cut someone off, or you should block them. But like I said, it's like the memories hold you back from doing that. But you just come to a point where you're just so like done. You know, you're so done and you're so ready to move forward in life, right? You see like little glimpses of yourself, like and how you are, you know, you just start it's very hard to explain, guys. You start appreciating yourself a lot more, man. You have more self-love, and you're just, instead of having these roadblocks hold you back, you're gonna smash through them, bro. You're tired of these anchors holding you back. These anchors could come as a form of old habits or old friendships that you're gonna have to cut off and block out of your life in order to move forward. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I did, man. And it's like, I did it in a very calm way, you know, because they did it again, where they would just hit me up, pretend like they want to plan something out, and then just disappear. Or when I would hang out with them, it's like they miss you when you're not there, but once you hang out with them, it's like they don't even acknowledge you. That's how it felt like for me personally. You know, when these people would hit me up and I would go hang out with them, it's like they didn't even acknowledge my presence. They just wanted to see what I was up to and then forget about me. But it is what it is, man. Right? That was basically like the last person that I've known, and I just, you know, decided to cut it off, bro. It's blocked city out here, you know, Giga Chad gang. I'm just playing, guys, but yeah, you have to make choices in life. You have to move forward. You have to put yourself first, man. It's not selfish to put yourself first, because if you always have all these people around you, a lot of these people are energy vampires, man. They'll just leech off your energy, and then once you stop hanging out with them, you just leave feeling drained, compared to when you're just by yourself, right? Living a more better lifestyle for yourself, you know, making lifestyle changes, SR, God, being sober, you start feeling high on life, bro. And you can't let these people come back and just drain you, just bring negativity, bring drama into your life. Ain't nobody got time for that, bro. It's elevation season out here. It's blocked season. It's cutoff season. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I really wanted to talk about, man, because these friendships are dangerous. They could hold you back in advancing in life. And yeah, you just have to be honest with yourself, bro. It's all about the self-improvement journey. This is another thing that has to do with shadow work. It's not just yourself, but who you keep around, right? Who you keep around in your circle. If these people aren't inspiring you, if you look around and you don't feel inspired, you don't have a circle. You have a cage, bro. You have a cage, and it's time to break free out of that cage and, become a greater version of yourself. All right. So I know this message is very powerful to a lot of people. I hope you guys resonate with this and realize that all these friendships or old relationships that will try to come back into your life, be very aware, be sober and vigilant out here in who you bring back into your life or who you let around you, because they could just be there as almost like their agents, just to kind of sabotage what you have going on for yourself, because you've done a lot of work, a lot of inner work, a lot of shadow work, and one cannot simply let these people back into your life just because they miss you, or just because all of that, because like I said, they could miss you, they could miss that energy that you had about yourself, but they're not appreciated. They just juggle with it, they just play with your time and attention, and yeah, ain't nobody got time for that, bro. It's time to tap in, right? Continue being on SR, continue elevating out here on your solo journey. But we ain't solo, man. We're never by ourselves. Sometimes you actually feel more alone when you're with certain people compared to when you're by yourself. It's like when you're by yourself, you feel more at peace, right? Your peace is very important. So yeah, man, like God knows what he's doing, man. God isolates a lot of people for them to become great, because you wouldn't have these downloads, you wouldn't have these realizations if you were in the crowd, if you're always drunk, if you're always smoking, if you're always hanging out around these people. You won't have the same type of mentality. You wouldn't be able to think out here. So everything is for a reason, and everything is in seasons. Okay, so I don't want to make the video too long. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Maintain your frame, retain gang. I'm out. Peace.